first thing we want to do is to learn how to concentrate. Let's start by defining what concentration is. I'd like to define concentration as the ability to keep your awareness, that ball of light, on one thing for an extended period of time. So if I can keep my awareness on you without it drifting somewhere else, I'm concentrating. And if it starts to drift away, I'm being distracted, then I use my willpower and bring my awareness back to you. It's in my humble opinion that people can't concentrate for two reasons. One is that they've never been taught to concentrate. Two is they never practice concentration. How many of you here, growing up in school, had formal classes every day, the same way you had classes on English and math and science every day, week after week, month after month, have classes on concentration? It's so amazing. I travel all around the world and ask this question. Nobody puts their hand up. How many of you here, when you were growing up, were told to concentrate? How many of you have kids? How many of you tell your kids to concentrate? Isn't that interesting? People tell you to concentrate, but they don't teach you how to do it. I got told to concentrate all the time when I was growing up. Dandapani, concentrate on your homework. Dandapani, concentrate on eating your food. Anybody want to show me how to do it? No. So if you don't teach someone how to concentrate, and they don't practice concentration, how would they be good at it? People are good at distraction because they practice it all day. You become good at whatever it is you practice. And if you don't learn concentration and you don't practice it, you'll never be good at it. Even kids. If you have kids and your kids can't concentrate, you need to ask yourself a question first. Have I actually taught my child how to concentrate? Concentration has many, many benefits. One is that it creates a deeper relationship with people, and it's also one of the highest forms of love and respect, to give someone your undivided attention. Another benefit of concentration is the power of observation. In monk language, we call it the mountaintop perspective. If I go to the gym and I lift weights every day, I'll gain muscle, right? It's a natural byproduct of lifting weights. If I concentrate every day, a natural byproduct of that is the power of observation. What is the power of observation? You could almost say that your awareness is so high up in your mind, it gets to see the big picture. How many of you have ever seen a live soccer game on TV with friends? Oh, quite a few of you. Okay. So you're sitting there watching the game, the guy's running down the field with a soccer ball, and everybody in the room saying, pass it to him, pass it to him. And he passes it to somebody completely different. What's the reaction in the room? Oh, right? You idiot. How much is the idiot getting paid? About $40 million a year, maybe before endorsements? So why is he the idiot and you're the genius all of a sudden? Because you're watching the game from the camera on top of the stadium, right? You get to see the big picture and therefore are able to make a better decision. That really is the power of observation. And the power of observation comes as a byproduct of prolonged states of concentration. For me, I found that one of the greatest things that's helped me be an entrepreneur ever since I left the monastery 8 years ago is my ability to concentrate and observe, because then I can see opportunities in front of me, I see pitfalls in front of me, and I can make better choices. Not necessarily I always make better choices, at least I'm able to observe it and then have the ability or the choice to choose. And one of the things people always say is that technology is very distracting. I don't believe so. My first response is technology is not distracting, and sometimes it is. We believed in using technology, but the way we use technology is that we decided that we would use technology and not allow technology to use us, and that's really the big difference. So technology itself is extremely positive, and I'm a big technology user, but who's controlling where your awareness is going? Is the technology controlling it, or am I controlling it? And that's really the big thing, right? So how do we concentrate? We practice concentration by doing one thing at a time and integrating this practice into our everyday life. How many of you here have a spouse or partner that you live with? So quite a few of you. What a great opportunity to practice concentration. Every time you speak with your partner or your spouse, give them your undivided attention. Keep your awareness of them. If it drifts away, gently and lovingly bring it back. It drifts away again, gently and lovingly bring it back. The more you practice this throughout the day, the better you become at concentrating. If you have employees, every time you speak with an employee or a team member from your company or your business, give them your undivided attention. Every time you drive, give the road your undivided attention. How many of you have been in a car before, driving somewhere, and the next thing you know, you're there? Do you drive the Night Rider car? How did you get there? Isn't it scary? You're in a metal box going at 110 kilometers an hour down the freeway, and you have no idea who's in charge. What a great opportunity to practice concentration. I integrate the practice of doing one thing at a time throughout the entire day, so that way I can practice concentration throughout the day. The more I practice concentration, the better I become, the more efficient my life is, the more things I actually get done in a day. Multitasking is a myth. The mind cannot actually do two things at one time. What's actually happening is your awareness is jumping from one thing to another so quickly, it gives you a false sense that you're actually doing two things at one time. So your homework today, and I'm not here to entertain you today, I'm here to hopefully share something with you. So monk homework today is to go home, pick one person in your life that you want to start giving your undivided attention to, whether it's your spouse, your child, your business partner, it doesn't matter who it is. Pick one person. The rest of the day you can be a squirrel, you can be all over the place if you like, but every time you're with that person, give him or her your undivided attention. Every time your awareness drifts away, gently and lovingly bring it back.